Hey guys, how's it going? I'm MegaGWolf and welcome back to Let's Play the What? What the fuck?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
What?
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What the fuck?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
So I was right! There are random things that happen for every playthrough! What the fuck? Oh my god! What? Dude, this is some freaky shit. Oh my god. Anyway, where was I? Welcome back to the Stanley Parable. On the first episode, we followed the guy's directions. On the second episode, we went against his directions. This time, I think we're going to have to mix it up a bit to get anything else.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
That's weird. That is weird. Okay, I think I know which way I'll go. Oh yeah, I want to check out the broom closet since I'm going this way. Wanted to see if there was any more dialogue in there.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief.
Tips for not
Stanley
getting
decided
fired.
to go up
Do
to the
unbelievably
office
amazing work all the
might find
time.
an answer there.
And don't get fired. Okay. Alright. Well, broom closet, my good friend.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No way. I'm inspecting this broom. I will say that the tassels there,
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I don't know, man. These tassels, like, holy shit.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
Well, there's
As
his
it
wrench.
is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Sweet FA. That's great. Well, there's his wrench. Is it putting a wrench in your works?
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yes.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
It's because I like confusing you, I suppose. Oh, jeez. I wonder if he says anything else.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Yeah.
If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
I don't know. This is expanding my experience by a butt-ton right now. You have no idea.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path.
Damn straight.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite."
Hey, did you get
I
the
hope
broom
your friends
closet
find this
ending?
concerning.
The broom closet ending was my favourite.
I don't know, what was he talking
Stanley
about?
was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Oh.
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Damn straight. I recommend it to any
Well,
person.
I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when
Yeah.
a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Oh, you know, you're
In a
right.
situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Hello, my name's Dave. I'm here to replace the MegaGWolf fella that unfortunately perished. No, I'm kidding. Anyway.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
I can always go back in the broom closet, I mean.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Oh, that was worth it. Okay, that was pretty good. Oh, dear.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, I don't think I did. I think I walked downstairs into the demonic red nothingness. Ooh, nice. Okay, in here.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Nah.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that.
Yeah,
and in
might
such a
be.
competitive economy, why had he
Shit.
taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then
Wait.
something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously
Hang on,
out
what?
of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
What is
And as
going
Stanley
on?
pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors
Oh,
close
shit!
automatically behind him wherever he went?
What?
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
What the hell?
And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it.
Oh, shit.
I'm dreaming! He yelled.
Yeah!
This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
Yeah!
His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Oh, that's
He
good.
thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Wait.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It
What?
was so much fun, and Stanley
What?
marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
Dude, what?
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Holy shit.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for
What the
himself?
fuck?
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
But I've still got
Now,
no feet.
hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
the
That this
fuck?
was a dream.
Oh my god, okay.
So he closed his eyes gently,
Oh!
and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress
Maybe
on
I
his
am
back,
asleep.
the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh, there you go. I think I died. Holy shit!
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh? Okay.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Wow. Well, holy shit. Well, there you go! Hang on. This is different again. What?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, it just allows you to go quickly back into it, I guess. That's cool. Alright, well anyway, that was a mindfuck. Like, holy shit. Thank you for watching this episode of The Stanley Parable, and I hope you enjoyed this. Throw us a like if you did, and I'll see you on the next. Okay, thanks, bye.